In this video, I'm going to take you through my first attempt at vinyl wrapping anything, and we're going to see how it turns out. So let's get started. The first and most important step in applying your vinyl would be to clean the panel. So I cleaned the panel first with some dish soap and water just to get all of the dirt and stuff off. And then I went in with a clay bar and cleaned it really well. Made sure I got everything off of the surface to make it nice and smooth. And then the next step I did was I took some isopropyl alcohol and a rag, and then I cleaned all the oils off of the surface, and make sure that you get around all the edges and underneath, because you're going to be wrapping the vinyl underneath that, and you want no dirt under there so it sticks really well and you're not going to have any issues with the vinyl peeling out once it gets in the sun. So once you've done all that, you've made sure that your panel is as clean as you can possibly get it. The next thing to do would be to measure out your vinyl. Now I've already measured this out. I went and got a piece cut to the right size from my local vinyl shop. And so you want to make sure that when you're measuring this out, you're going to leave yourself a few inches on all sides. Just so that way you have a little bit of room to move this stuff around and you're not going to end up short on a corner or something. So I'm going to lay this over the panel and make sure I've got enough, which obviously I do. So I've got about 3 inches extra on every side of the panel. All these wrinkles and things you can see in the vinyl, those will all come out with just a little bit of heat once you take the backing off. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to peel the backing off, and then I'm going to start in the middle of the hood because that's the flattest portion, and then I'm just going to try and lay this out as flat as I possibly can before I start squeegeeing anything out. Just try and get as many wrinkles out as you can. Now peeling the backing off, this is where it'd be really handy to have a second person to help you. But what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to start from one corner. Make sure I got a little bit of overhang, and I'll just lightly stick that down there. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. I'll pull it tight. And if you get this kind of messed up, it's not the end of the world. You can peel this stuff up again and try again as many times as you want, really. So I'm just going to go under and start peeling the backing off. Before I do any squeegeeing, I'm just going to try and get as many of these wrinkles out as I can. So I'm going to grab the vinyl, lift it up, pull it tight just to try and get it to lay as flat as I can. Now I'm not using any heat yet. I want to try and get as many wrinkles out as possible before I start heating this. Of a good squeegee. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I've got a lot of air trapped in here because I'm not able to press hard enough with this squeegee. Also, I'm creating quite a lot of scratches in the film. So get yourself a really good squeegee. I've heard good things about the blue 3M ones, and then you put a felt tip on them. This, I guess, just isn't soft enough, and it's scratching the material. But onward. So I've got about 3/4 of the hood done now. It doesn't look terrible. There's some things that I don't really like about it, like I don't know if you can see right here. It's a little bit of wrinklage, and then like all the little scratches all over the place from my poor squeegee. But other than that, it's going pretty good. So I'm just going to continue on, and then if I have any other issues, then I will let you guys know. So this is a good example of a little crease here that I've got. You'll get a lot of these as you're going through, just with extra material or the way this stuff is sitting. So how you deal with one of these is you're just gonna lift the material up past the crease, and you can still kind of see it in the material. Then you're gonna take your heat gun, just give it a little bit of heat, and I'm not pulling on the material, I'm not trying to stretch it. I'm just trying to relax it with the heat, and then just lay the material back down. And that crease is gone. So now that the whole hood is laid down, I'm gonna go around all the corners and trim, leaving about 1/4 inch hanging off the edge so I can tuck that under. I grab my heat gun. Give it a bit of heat. Switch that around the corner. I'm just going to go around, heat it up, and roll all the corners around. And then we're just going to do that all the way around the hood. And this is what the hood looks like now that I'm all done. And this is what it looks like now that it's all done. It wasn't a whole lot of fun. I had quite a few troubles along the way. There was, like I've got air bubbles under here. There's some little dust particles under there that I couldn't get out. But for my first ever wrap job, I'd say I didn't do too bad. There's obviously that one tear over there. That's pretty bad. But yeah, I'd say not too difficult. If you guys wanted to go try this yourself, I would encourage it. If I was going to do a whole car, I'd probably pay a shop to do it. But that's just me. So hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, check out my Instagram, and stay tuned for more, because I might be doing the rest of the car.